हेलो फ्रेंड्स, गुड मॉर्निंग। और कैसे हैं आप सब? हम सभी आप सब अच्छे होंगे भगवान की कृपा से। तो चलिए दोस्तों, शुरू करते हैं आज का एक नया सेशन, जो कि स्टेट्स ऑफ मैटर। ठीक है, यहाँ पर हम इसको 3 पार्ट में डिवाइड कर रहे हैं। जो कि 3 पार्ट है, वो पार्ट 1, पार्ट 2 एंड पार्ट 3 है। इसको हम पार्ट ए, पार्ट बी, पार्ट सी में लिखे हैं। ठीक है, तो ये जो सेशन है बहुत ही ज़्यादा मज़ेदार होने वाला है। यहाँ पर हम कुछ हैक्स सिखाएंगे, कुछ माने छोटे छोटे ट्रिक्स और टेक्निक सिखाएंगे, जिससे कि आप इसको खूब आसानी तरीके से माने याद रख सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो चलिए दोस्तों, देर किस बात की, शुरू करते हैं आज का एक ये वाला बहुत ही अच्छा सेशन है। ठीक है, और ये लगभग हमारे सभी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। बच्चे क्या करते हैं, ये सब चैप्टर को बहुत बोरिंग समझते हैं, उसको छोड़ के चले जाते हैं। लेकिन बच्चों, ये सब चैप्टर बहुत ही इजी है, आपको सिर्फ समझने की देर है। ठीक है, आप अगर समझ जाओगे तो ये सब चैप्टर आपके लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा आसान हो जाएगा, आपके परीक्षा के लिए, आपके कॉम्पिटिटिव के लिए, सभी के नज़रियों से बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। ठीक है, तो चलिए दोस्तों, शुरू करते हैं आज का ये सेशन। तो आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं एक बात बताना चाहता हूँ, अगर मेरे चैनल को आपने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो पहले कर दीजिए, साथ ही साथ बेल आइकन को हिट कर दीजिए, ताकि मैं जब भी एक नया वीडियो डालूंगा, अपलोड करूंगा यूट्यूब पर, आपको जल्दी से नोटिफिकेशन आ जाएगा। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर देखिए, जो पार्ट 1 है, यहाँ पर क्या लिखा हुआ है, देखिए यहाँ पर दोस्तों, ये जो पहला पॉइंट है, ये लिखा है, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द नेचर ऑफ द इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्स, द मोलिकुलर इंटरेक्शन, द मैटर एग्जिस्ट इन द 3 फिजिकल state, that is the solid, liquid and gas. So matter is present in basically 3 forms. Okay, that is the solid, liquid and gas. Okay, so the intermolecular force are the force of attraction or the repulsion between the interaction of particles, atoms and molecules. The interactive or repulsive intermolecular forces are known as your van der Waals force. So the interactive force or the repulsive force between the particles, okay, is known as your van der Waals force. Very very important, this is known as your van der Waals force. So different types of van der Waals force are there. Number 1 is dispersion force or the London force. So what is that? The interaction between in which is present between two non polar molecule. यहाँ पर क्या बोला गया है, दो नॉन पोलर मॉलिक्यूल के बीच में जो इंटरेक्शन हो रहा है, इसको हम बोलेंगे लंडन फोर्स और इसको बोलेंगे डिस्पर्सन फोर्स। गॉट इट? जो कि हमारा एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे हम अगर लेते हैं, तो बिटवीन टू इंड्यूस्ड डाइपोल, ओके, एंड इंड्यूस्ड डाइपोल इज कॉल्ड द डिस्पर्सन फोर्स, लाइक एग्जाम्पल द नबल गैस। ओके, so after that, the dipole force. So here the interaction is which is present between the molecule having the permanent dipole. Okay, so those molecule having the permanent dipole, that is between the polar molecules. Okay, that is between the two polar molecules. That means an ammonia in HCl. Okay, these are the example of the dipole forces. Okay, here these are the polar molecules having the permanent dipole, or and there is an interaction between them. Okay, after that the dipole induced in dipole and the induced dipole force. Okay, so this is the interaction which is present between a polar and one non-polar. So there are 3 types of force basically found. One is between the two non-polar molecule, another is two polar molecule, and another is one polar molecule and another is a non-polar molecule. Okay, these 3 kinds of van der Waals force are found. Okay, after that the Boyle's law. What is Boyle's law? Very very important. At a constant temperature, the pressure of a fixed amount of gas varies inversely with volume. Okay, so here the temperature is constant, that means the T is constant. Okay, T is constant, and when the T is constant, the pressure of a compound or the fixed amount of gas. Okay, here basically we are telling about the gas matter. Okay, so when at constant temperature, what is happening with the pressure? The pressure is inversely proportional with the volume. When the volume increases, pressure decreases. When the pressure increases, volume also maybe decreases. Okay, this is the general idea, and we can say this is the general your dealing, I can say this is the general formula of the Boyle's law. P1 V1 equal to P2 V2. Okay, after that the Charles law. So what is about the Charles law? At constant pressure, here P is constant. Okay, so here you have to remember this as a Cp. Cp means Charles law, and where P is, that means pressure is constant. Okay, so at constant pressure the volume of a fixed mass of gas is directly proportional. Okay, so at constant pressure what is happening, the volume is directly proportional with the temperature. When the volume increases, temperature also increases. When the volume decreases, temperature also decreases. So this is the general idea. Okay, and when we are going to making two object, two gases, then this is the general your general equation or general idea about that formula. Okay, that is V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2. Okay, when the pressure is constant. Okay, after that the Gay-Lussac's law. Okay, what is about the Gay-Lussac's law? So the Gay-Lussac's law at constant volume, it is telling about the constant volume, the pressure of a fixed amount of gas varies directly with the temperature. Okay, so my dear friends, at constant volume what is happening, the pressure is directly pressure varies with directly with the temperature. So when the pressure increases, temperature also increases. When the pressure decreases, temperature also decreases. This is the general idea about the your Gay-Lussac's law, and this is the general formula, okay, of Gay-Lussac's law. So after that, my dear friends, STP is a term is found. Okay, what is STP, my dear friends? Do you know what is STP? STP is the standard temperature and pressure. Okay, so STP means at 273.15 Kelvin, that means the 0 degree temperature, and 1 bar, that is exactly 10 to the power 5 pascals. Okay, the volume occupied by 1 mole gas is at STP. Okay, so when there is the condition of criteria is present, that means at the 0 degree Celsius or 273.15 Kelvin, 1 bar is atm pressure, that means 10 to the power 5 pascal atmospheric pressure. The volume occupied by the 1 mole of gas is at STP. We can say the 1 mole of gas occupied 1 STP is at STP, that means the standard temperature and pressure. And when we are going to calculate the volume of 1 mole of gas at STP, that is equals to 22.7 liter, 22.7 liter. Okay, if the pressure is taken in atm atmosphere, then the standard molar volume we can say the 22.4 liter. Okay, okay, so there is a difference when we are using the 1 bar or 110 to the power 5 pascal, then the volume will be 22.7, and when we are using the 1 atm pressure, then we can say the volume of the 1 mole of gas is 22.4 liter. Okay, this is the general idea about the STP. Okay, so after that, my dear friend, the part is what, that is the ideal gas. Okay, so what is the ideal gas equation? That is PV equal to nRT. This is a general awareness. Okay, this is a general formula, PV equal to nRT, where P is pressure, V is volume, R equals to universal gas constant, and T is equals to your absolute temperature, N is the number of moles. Okay, so when R sometimes we found that the value of R is asking, so what is that, 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. Okay, and we can convert into its from to into the atm or into the bar. Okay, that is not a big thing. But the combined gas law, when we are getting the combined gas law, that is P1 V1 by T1 is equals to P2 V2 by T2. Very important combined gas law. It is found in different competitive examination, is asking the generalized question regarding this topic, the problematic question regarding this formula. Okay, so this is a very important one. Okay, you have to remember the things. Okay, my dear friends, after that the density and molar mass of the gaseous substance. So here what is the density and molar mass of a gaseous substance? M equal to dRT by P. This is a general important question, important problematic question also. Okay. After the Dalton's law of partial pressure, what is Dalton's law of partial pressure? Dalton states that the total pressure exerted by a mixture of non-reacting gas are equals to the sum of the partial pressure of the individual gas. So this is the general idea. Though Dalton has said that the sum total of all the partial pressure of a gas is equals to the total partial pressure of that gas. Okay. Then the compressibility of factor. What is compressibility factor? So the extent of the deviation of the real gas from an ideal behavior is expressed in the term of compressibility factor, like the Z equals to PV by nRT. Okay, when the condition is changed from the ideal gas condition, it is termed as the compressibility factor. Okay, when the Z is less than 1, the gas is said to show negative deviation, and when the Z is greater than 1, the gas is said to be show positive deviation, and the gas is less compressible than the expected from the ideal gas. Okay, when the Z value is greater than 1, we can say it is less compressible. When the Z value is less than 1, you can say it is a more compressible gas. Okay, this is the general idea. After that, the boils temperature. What is boils temperature? The boils temperature is the temperature at which the real gas behaves like an ideal gas over an appreciable pressure range called the boils temperature. So boils temperature is or known as the boils point. Okay, very important. So causes of deviation from the ideal behavior. Why the gases deviate from the ideal gas behavior? Okay, this is the some assumptions are given from the kinetic theory of gases. Okay. So first assumption is the volume occupied by a gas molecule is negligible as compared to the total volume of the gas. So when the gas molecule we are taking, it is very negligible to the total number of gas or total number of volume of gas present in that container. Okay. After that, the B point is the force of attraction or the repulsion between the gas molecule are negligible. Okay. So as the force of attraction repulsion of the gases are very less, so the ideal gas behavior also maybe changes. Okay. So these two assumptions are correct only if the temperature is high or pressure is low. Okay. At that time they act as the ideal gas behavior. Okay. So after that, the van der Waals equation we will discuss it later. Okay. But this is for today. I will discuss it some another top the part on the another video. Okay. So keep watching, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.